Analyst Fabs, let's kick it off at the QB position. Who is locked and loaded in our lineups this week?
First off, QB is gross this week. There's at least 9 unstartable quarterbacks in traditional leagues going into week 15. So stick with your studs. This might be low-hanging fruit. I'm going to go with Justin Herbert. Now, last week, he had an okay game, right? 18 fantasy points overall, fewer than 20 points in all but one of his last 9 games. But I think he goes over 20 this week against the Titans. Their defense has allowed 19-plus fantasy points to 7 quarterbacks, including 3 who've gone over 30. And Herbert has all of his weapons back. And then let's go back to Dak Prescott. Yes, last week it was a bad one for our beloved Dallas Cowboys, but good matchup this week against Jacksonville. Their defense has allowed 21 touchdown passes and nearly 19 fantasy points per game to quarterbacks, including 6 quarterbacks who've beaten them for 21 or more. Start Dak Prescott.
After a phenomenal start last Sunday, you say this is not the week to start Jared Goff.
Jared Goff is a very shaky play this week, and I get it. At home, he's been phenomenal. But on the road, he is averaging fewer than 9 points per game. This is not a guy that you want to start on the road. Listen to this, Jen. 2 touchdown passes and 7 turnovers away from Ford Field, and the Jets' defense is nasty good. I don't think you could start Goff until the championship week when he's back home against Chicago. And then I'm also benching Tom Brady. Why? He's not the same guy, folks. I mean, he's averaging 15 points per game. He was terrible last week. We told you to sit him. He's got the Bengals this week. They're allowing fewer than 14 fantasy points per game to quarterbacks. So I get it. He's the greatest quarterback of all time. Not in fantasy and not this season. I'm sitting Tom Brady.